Virtual Designer Party. My name is Jeanette Bieber, Regional Ambassador with Global Authorade. I'm so excited about the Virtual Designer Party because this will definitely revolutionize the home show industry. This is where all the retailers are heading. Everything nowadays is all about online. It's all about online shopping, and it's all about taking that convenience of not even, leaving your home and fighting for parking. So now everything is all online. And so I wanted to train you on the Virtual Designer Party, how easy it is and how fun. So first, let's look at some facts. The top 7 companies in home shows produces in excess of 30 billion per year. And there's only 3 companies out of those that sells jewelry. And even that, they're producing almost 3 billion per year. And our GWT Home Branding Party and our GWT Virtual Designer Parties, they are unique, innovative, quality, and self-duplicating. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do in terms of home parties. The different ways to do GWT party. The first one is the traditional one, the home branding party. This is where you get to invite people at your home, or somebody's hosting a party for you and you get to display your products. And then there's the mobile branding party. This is where you get to do parties out of the coffee shops, restaurants, schools, offices. I've done this a lot, where I used to go to different offices different days, and I will book the boardroom for 1 hour during the lunch break. That's when they come and shop during that time. And you can also do it hospitals or retirement homes. So there's a lot of different places that you can actually do the mobile branding party. But the latest one, of course, and the most innovative one is the Virtual Designer Party. This you don't really need a lot, just your computer, comfy clothes, and maybe some beverages, but it's up to you. It's really that simple. Okay, so the Virtual Designer Party is fun, easy, simple, rewarding, profitable, and duplicative. It will increase your retail sales. So it will definitely increase your retail sales, because now you are not just limited to the hours that you're putting in, and you're not limited to how many you can do in a day. You can book a Virtual Designer Party anywhere in the world. So you can book party in every continent if you want to. You can book party not just in your local area. So now you're targeting a wide range of geographic locations. So again, you're not limited to your cities or town. You can actually do this anywhere. Anybody can be your e-host. So you can ask anybody, your friends around the world, your families, or prospects that you've met online. You can actually ask them to do a party for you. There is no preparation, so there is no need to clean your house. There's no need to kick out your husband or your kids or your pets. So here there is no preparation. There is no need for refreshments. So you don't have to go out and shop and worry about what your friends or family is going to like to eat. So here there is no refreshments needed. There's no need for products displayed. This is great for people that just started their business and maybe they just launched a retailer package. So you don't need products to do this. You can do this the moment you launch your business. Any time of the day, any day of the week. And the beauty about our company is that the company takes care of the logistics. No inventories. The company will take care of the processing, the payments, the insurance guarantees, return, and your customers will receive the package nicely directly to their home. So there is no need to clear the customs. You know, if you order international orders, the company will ship the orders directly to your e-host or customers. And you can do multiple parties a day. Like I said, you can do one party maybe in Europe, in Asia, in Caribbean, in Middle East, or in North America all at the same time. You can book multiple parties in an hour. You can book multiple parties in a week, in a day. So you're not limited to just going to somebody's home for maybe once a week. Here, you can do it all. And the virtual designer party through social media, which I will discuss a little bit later. So you need to have a theme for your virtual designer parties. The reason why I am recommending to have a theme, because it just makes your party fun, and also it creates curiosity. So when they really, let's say, Style Your Life or Shopaholic Party, they will tend to click on your virtual designer parties. And, you know, having the theme, you're kind of creating that mood for your guests as well. So virtual designer party, how does it work? It's really very easy. It's as easy as sharing your designer mall with your family and friends globally or through social media. So first, you need to create the virtual designer party code, and the code is valid for 72 hours. The reason why you wanted to say that it's valid for 22 hours, because it will create urgency for everyone to place the order within that time frame. It doesn't necessarily that just the code will disappear or that they can use it. There is no expiry date, but you don't want to say that. You know, you wanted to mention that it is valid for 72 hours because you want them to order right away. And after 24 hours, to maximize your retail sales, you have an option to actually send a second email if you want to. This could be some videos like the fashion show, or it could be product demo videos, or you can send the electronic lookbook or electronic push, just to kind of follow up with them to make sure that they're on the right track. And then after 72 hours, you send a thank you email for, you know, shopping at your virtual designer mall. And also here, you can log into your back office and check all the orders that comes in from that particular virtual designer party. Because of the code, you can actually track how many orders came in with that particular party. So that's where you can determine how much of the reward you're going to be giving to your e-host. So this is the sample, the guidelines that I wanted to just share in terms of the hostess rewards. So you can make, you can offer more, you can offer less. So this is just guidelines. I like to give more, as much as 35%, because these are the contacts that I would necessarily have any access to if it wasn't for my e-host. So I'd like to reward them for much, you know, a percentage. And so for me, I'd like to give as much as 35%. And the also reason for doing that is because I'm a Diamond LC. So that's why that's one of the advantages of being a diamond, because your discount is 50%. So you have 100% profit margin. Okay, so step one, let's look at what we need to do. So you need to contact your family, friends, your coworkers, your prospects, or your leads. So for me, right now, I'm contacting everybody that I've met a year ago, 2 years ago, even 4 years ago, to host a virtual designer party for me. So, you know, you can contact anybody you wanted to contact. It's really that simple. So what I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you an example of the introduction email that I sent out to my prospect. So for example, this particular example is the initial email. So asking them a favor to host a party for me. So favor to ask. And then, of course, you know, how are you? Hope all is well. And then I'm mentioning here that my business just launched a new program, a virtual designer party, and just explaining to them that this virtual designer party is very rewarding. They don't need to, you know, have any preparations. They don't have to worry about inviting people at their home. So it's really that simple. And of course, here I mentioned is the rewards. So in exchange for your time and agreeing to host a virtual designer party for me, I will giving you a bonus of $300 designer products. Or you can say $300 gift certificates. It's really up to you how you're going to be mentioning the $300 gift certificates. But I also like to mention that they're going to be getting that just by hosting a virtual designer party, whether they sold anything or not. And then on top of that, they will get 30% off retail profits. For some rewards, it could be a beautiful designer product or in cash. I like to give cash rewards, especially, you know, in the past, I've met some people, they love the business. The problem is that they don't have the initial investment to put in to launch their virtual designer mall. So what I'm suggesting to them is that they can host a home branding party, or now I ask them to host a virtual designer party. Whatever retail profits that comes from that party, I give it to them 100% cash, not cash that I handed in to them. It's a cash that I use towards their virtual designer mall. So for example, if they have $200 retail profit, then I will put that towards the retailer package. If it is $500, let's say, then I will put that towards the silver package. So you kind of get the picture. And you want to make sure that it's retail profit and not retail sales. So don't give discounts off the retail sales because you want to cover all your expenses. So always give a discount or reward off your retail profit, okay? And so just to end the email, I just kind of mention again that it is very simple. Just share the invitation with everyone you know and attend the virtual designer party anytime, anywhere, any day within the time frame of the virtual designer party. So that is kind of my introduction email. So let's say, for example, that particular person said, sure, of course, I would love to help. I would like to, you know, host my virtual designer party. So this is the follow-up email that I will send to that prospect or that particular person. Thank you for agreeing to be my e-host and hosting your own virtual designer party. I will be sending you the welcome invitation email to you for you to forward to everyone you know. Remember, the more retail sales you have from the party, the more cash and designer products you'll be receiving. I will be sending you $300 gift certificates to thank for your time and for hosting a virtual designer party. So once I send out this email, so now my e-host is now ready for the party. So of course, what I would like to do now is the step 2. Create the virtual designer party code. So you're going to be now creating the code, and it's really very simple in creating the virtual designer party code. Okay, so what you want to do is you want it to log in to your website. So gwtcorp.com/your username or globalwallstreet.com/your username. You're going to sign in, and I'm going to use the test account. But you can log in with your username and your password. So once you're logged into your account, you're now going to My VDM. Click on My VDM, and then scroll down and go to My Gift Certificate. Here you're going to select the type of gift certificates. Of course, we're going to select the virtual designer party code. And now you have an option, whether no discount, meaning you just want the code so that you can track in terms of how many people place an order with that particular virtual designer party. Or you can give 5, 10, 15% discount. To me, I'd like to give a 10%. It's that's a standard for me. And then how many party you're going to generate. So how many parties are you going to be doing, for example, today? If you're doing 5, 10, 2 virtual designer parties, then you will just generate different codes. So you're going to generate codes per party, not per person, okay? So you could have one party with maybe 20 people using the same code. You can do that. So you're going to generate one code per one virtual designer party. So in this particular example, I'm only going to generate one, and then click on generate your code. So once you get here, there's the code. You wanted to manage that code because you wanted to put in the name of the e-host. That way you can track all the different codes. For example, there's already 6 generated here. And if I don't know which one I give to who, the e-host, then it's hard for me to track in terms of the reward. So what you wanted to do is you wanted to manage each virtual designer party code. So I'm going to click on the last one that I've generated, and then I'm going to put the first name. So you can put the first name, the last name, and all this information, or you can just put the first name. For me, I'd like to just put in the first name, unless you have different people with the same name, then you may want it to also include the last name. That way you can track which one, which codes belongs to who. Okay, so when you go to the gift certificate list, you'll see the name of the e-host here. There it is. Okay, so that's the code we're going to be using. It's really that simple and easy to generate the code. Okay, so now we've done the code, we're heading to step 3. Step 3 is send the invitation email with the shopping guide and instructions. Now that we've done generating the code, what we're going to do is we're going to have that email. Okay? So this is my email template. This is my invitation that I'm going to send to my e-host so that he or she can forward this to all the people she wanted to invite to the virtual designer party. So it's basically just, you know, hello friends, welcome to my virtual designer party. This is where you get to shop in your pajamas, on your beds, in your favorite couch without leaving your home. So just making sure that they know that it's that easy and comfortable it is to attend a virtual designer party. And here it just talk about our brand, you know, who we are as a designer company. And then I'm introducing them to Posh, and I'm introducing them to Fairy. And then go down here. It's really just to encourage them to shop. So I added in here, I would like to thank our amazing host for inviting you to this virtual designer party. Your host will be receiving her option of either cash reward or a beautiful designer product. So we encourage you to shop with us to help your e-host in getting more rewards. And then the next paragraph here, I wanted to invite them to become the e-host, the next e-host. So I said, you too can host your own virtual designer party. It's really as simple as 1, 2, 3. Enjoy some extra cash or enjoy our beautiful award-winning designer products. Just by agreeing to host, you will be getting a $300 gift certificate on top of the other rewards. And then again, the website. So here is the address to my virtual designer party. I like to use the word address because it makes it sound like it's a real party. Okay, but of course, I put it in here before you begin your shopping. please refer to the attachment for your shopping guide and instructions because it will tell them how to create the VIP account. Before we do that, to attach the shopping guide and instructions, I want to also show that here, PS, as a thank you for helping your e-host, I will be giving you 10% off when you place an order within 72 hours. You see, that's what creating the urgency. 72 hours, you get 10% off. And then I mentioned, plus we have a great program for all your wish list items. We have a monthly layaway program where you can save 35 or 75 or 150 towards the beautiful designer products you want for yourself or as a gift. Every time I do parties, whether it's a home branding parties, a mobile parties, or the virtual designer party, I never miss to mention about the layaway program. This is a great option for them to continuously shop at your virtual designer malls. When you offer them the 35, 75, 150, and they see a lot of beautiful products in your virtual designer mall, they know that they can save up for that monthly. And once they use those money that they saved up, it's an instant retail profit for you. And on top of that, all those monthly layaway creates a commissionable volume for you. Remember, every $62.50 you earn up to $500 commission. Those are the commissionable volumes that flows up. So by adding into their monthly layaway program, that generates you the volume. So that's why I always mention the layaway program. Okay, so now what I'm going to show you is we're going to attach the shopping guide and instructions. But before we do that, I'm going to get the code that we've generated. So this is the code that we've generated. So just highlight it and right click and then press on copy. Here is the template for the shopping guide and instructions. This is the Paint program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to include here the virtual designer party code. Okay. So there's the code. That's the code for this particular virtual designer party. So I'm going to save it. So save as. I'm going to save it under pictures. So this is a virtual designer party shopping guide and instructions. And I'm going to put the name of my e-host. Okay, so there it is. I'm going to then attach this to the email. Click here, the attach file, and then go to pictures towards the end here. Okay, virtual designer party. There it is. So shopping guide and instructions. Okay. There, it's that easy, and then just click on send. And once you click on send, then just let your e-host know to forward that to all the families and friends and coworkers or anybody that he or she wanted to invite. So let's go to the next, step 4. This is optional if you wanted to create an email template. So if you wanted to have your own email template with our beautiful designer template from the back office, you can do that. And it's really not that hard. I'm going to teach you how to do your own template. So again, you're going to log into your back office. And once you're here, you're going to My Tools and Resources. And then you're going to click on My Email Templates. And once you get here, you can select which template you wanted to use. So I'm going to use the last one, the product number 4. Then scroll down. Here, where do you want the template to take the guest upon click on it? What it is when they click on the template, it takes them to a website. So it could be the GWT landing page. That is your main website, or the GWT designer gallery. So it will take them to the designer gallery. So you can do that. That way they don't have to go through the business aspect if they don't want to. They just wanted to strictly placing an order, because this is a virtual designer party. So you're going to choose the GWT designer gallery. And to save me time for typing in, I'm going to just copy the message here that I wanted to put in for my template. So just for the introduction here. Oh. Okay, I cannot actually copy it here because it's actually a template. Okay, so let's just type in the message we want to. You are invited to my shop, Shopaholic, virtual designer party. And then whatever info that you want, okay? The hottest celebrities designer brand. Here is the address to my virtual designer party. So here's the address that I put in. It's actually the address that linked directly to my Posh. This one here. The reason why I wanted to take them to Posh right away as opposed to going to designer galleries, because sometimes they look at this other brand, for example, Fairy Mosh. It's beautiful, gorgeous, exclusive design, but then they see the price. And then they get in shock that, you know, it costs like thousands of dollars, and all of a sudden they leave your site because they think that everything you sell is very expensive. So here it takes them directly to the Posh site. So, you know, all they see is all this gorgeous fashion jewelry for as low as $20, right? And then, so here you can create the link for your Posh. So here is how easy to do that. You're going to log in to your website. So gwtcorp.com. So my username is Boutique to you. You can put your username. And you know that it is your website because it says you're invited by, and then there's my name, okay, Jeanette Beaver. So once you're here, you're going to the Designer Galleries tab. It will take you to Designer Galleries, and then you're going to pick the brand Posh. Here it is in the center, Posh. So that's the site, Posh. So here on the title bar, you're going to highlight the whole address right up to the end of your username. And then right-click, choose copy, okay? And then the template that we are creating, you're going to right-click and then paste. Let's say you don't want that long link to go to the Posh directly. Even though they don't have to type it in, all they have to do is click on that link and it will take them to Posh directly. But let's say you don't want that because it doesn't really look appealing. So I'm going to create the short version. So this is tiny URL. If you can use TinyURL, it's great because it will create a shortcut for you. So you're going to enter here that long address, the long link. Then you can click on Make TinyURL. There it is. It's created for you. But I don't want that PWQUOQ3. I want it to look pretty. So what you're going to do is you're going to select here where is the custom alias, whatever optional that you want. So my host, so I'm going to put Virtual Designer Party, so VDP, and then the name of my e-host. Then I'm going to click on Make TinyURL. So that way you can also track what URL you've created for that particular Virtual Designer Party. There is the shortcut. So http://tinyurl.com/VDP and then the name of your host. So that's the one you need to highlight and then copy. Go back to your email template. So instead now of this long link that you have here, what you wanted to do is you wanted to get that shortcut. So right click and then paste. There you go. See how short that is? So tiny, right? That's why it's called TinyURL. And then you can put here shop within 72 hours to receive 10% off. Then you're going to get the code that we've generated for that Virtual Designer Party. Paste that code here. Click on Create Your Email Template. Then click on this blue link here, which is this link. That's what your email templates will look like. So when they click on this picture, you see it will take them directly to designer galleries as opposed to your main website. But you wanted them to click, of course, on this TinyURL because that's the one that will take them directly to the Posh link. So it doesn't highlight it right now, but once you send it to the email, they'll be able to click on that one. So this is the one you wanted to send to the e-host to send to all the guests for the Virtual Designer Party. So you're going to highlight it. So highlight it from the bottom up, not from the top bottom, okay? Click on the right mouse and then copy. Go now to your email and then paste that email template. There it is. Okay, and then you just attach the shopping guide and instruction. Going to attach it again. Shopping guide and instruction. Then click on send. It's that simple to create the Virtual Designer Party using the templates or the regular email. Then let's go to other optional that you can include with your email. It's also, you know, you wanted to include the product demo videos. This is very effective. Why do you think the shopping channel, the home shopping network, the QVC in the United States and even here in Canada, their biggest selling items is jewelry? They sell millions upon millions every time, you know, jewelry is on. Even though customers can't touch it or feel it or try it on, they can see it on the models and they can see how nice it looks, and that kind of entice them to purchase it, right? So that's why for me I'd like to include product demo or even the fashion show. It's really great to do that. So this is the fashion show that you can include. And then this is the other product demo. This is the one that I just did. It's not very professional. I just kind of want to give you an example that you can create your own product demo if you want to. So this, I just wanted to showcase the versatility of the Posh line, that they can wear it whatever outfit they want.
I'm wearing these old regular jeans and a plain white shirt. But I'm actually going out with my friends, so I'm going to adjust. It's totally dressed it up. So I'm ready to go to my destination. And I'm wearing this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to
Okay, so just to give you an idea that, you can create your own video. But this one is another one. This is for men. And I really love how Ressa demonstrates or showcase that beautiful men's shoes. So I really love this video.
I have a lot of shoes. Prada, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and I'll tell you, I don't know if you guys can see the detail, if you guys can see the stitching. The sole, it's all leather, with very logo, directly underneath, right? And the little rubber in the middle, so we just let it slide on the heel, but my God, it's that beautiful, it's that beautiful. Look at the very logo right here too. Wherever we walk, like our CEO says, people can see up from across the room and these shoes. I'm telling you. Wow.
So that's amazing. I mean, when you watch that video, you wanted to buy the men's shoes, so that's why it's very powerful. If you can do your own product demo, that's great. Or just include the fashion show. It showcases our beautiful products. But it's very effective in showcasing and enticing people to shop at your virtual designer mall. So now I wanted to talk to you about international market, doing a virtual designer party. So virtual designer party will work really, really well in North America. That's why a lot of these home shows company, they based in United States. So they started in the United States and then they take it to Canada. But you can do this anywhere in the world, okay? They can go to your virtual designer mall and shop, and the company will ship it directly to them. For international, I know the shipping is a little bit more costly, but that's not a problem. You can do the virtual designer party. You just have to do it a little bit different. Instead of giving your virtual designer mall website, you're actually emailing the e-host the electronic lookbook or electronic Posh. Okay, so again, you have an option. You can give your virtual designer mall and they can just go shop at your mall and then the company ship it to them directly. Or you can do this easier way and more effective way. So you're going to send them the electronic lookbook or the electronic Posh book. And then you're going to let the e-host know that the guests have 72 hours to place the orders. So they need to email you back the orders with the payment option. You can even send them the electronic order form. You can get a lot of that online. It's free, or you can create your own through a spreadsheet like Excel. And then now once you get the orders within the 72 hours, that's the time you can now generate the group shipping code. It's a lot easier to know how many people place an order before you generate the group shipping code, as opposed to generating it first, you know, without knowing. Because, for example, if you generate 10 orders to share the group shipping, then if you only have 8 orders or 5 orders, for example, then you'll be the one to pay for the remaining of the group shipping cost. So it's better that they email you the order within the 72 hours. That way you can determine how many orders included in the group shipping code. And of course, you're going to enter all the orders, and then that's it. You finalize it. And the order will get shipped to your address or to your e-host. It's really that simple. You can still do it. It's a lot of fun. And by sending the electronic lookbook, of course, or the e-posh, along with some videos that you wanted to include, then there shouldn't be any problems. It should definitely be fun and exciting for everyone to shop with the virtual designer party. So what I'm going to show you is where do you get the electronic lookbooks or the electronic posh. So log in again to your back office. So once you're here, go to My Tools and Resources. Then click on Business in a File, this. Here there's actually 3 tabs: Business Tools, Product Tools, Media Promotional Tools. You're going to click on the Product Tools. There you'll find the posh booklet or the lookbook. Then you're going to select the languages. Right now there's only English. So click on that one. This is exactly the same posh, but it's electronic. You can copy this link, the whole link here, and include it in your email invitation. Or you can save this actual file, because this is PDF, and then you can attach it as an attachment to your email. So it's really that simple to do this electronic lookbook and electronic posh to attach into your invitation letter, okay, invitation email. Social media. So now we're going to talk about social media. You can do this Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or whatever social media it is that you're using. But for this particular example, I'm going to just be using the Facebook, because that's what, you know, I'm comfortable using. So Facebook Virtual Designer Party. First, you need to create a theme for your Facebook Virtual Designer Party. You will then create a nice template or poster ad, whatever it is that you want, or it could be just a simple pictures promoting your Facebook Virtual Designer Party. Then you're going to post that on your Facebook with a website link, which is the address to your Virtual Designer Mall. Again, it's optional. You can include the Emmys video, the fashion shows, or any product demo that you wanted to include there. Then post it also on the Facebook group that you have access to. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Share it. Create a time frame. It's recommended 5 to 7 days. So the Virtual Designer Party is 72 hours. That creates urgency right away. For the Facebook, it's 5 to 7 days because it's international. You have more people that you want to look at your Virtual Designer Party. So 5 to 7 business days. Once the 5 or 7 days is up, then just remove it or just post another one. This should be part of your WMO, your weekly method of operation. You should be doing the virtual designer party consistently every week, every day. There's no question about it. If you wanted to target the mass, if you wanted to make a lot of retail profits, this is the way to go. It's all about consistency. And then invite as many of your Facebook friends to visit your virtual designer party. Tag as many friends as you can. And then give them an incentive or reward. For me, I like to give them incentive. So for example, this one here, if they will share your virtual designer party, then they'll get 10% discount. And then you can invite them also to host their own virtual designer party. So I'm going to show you now how you can do the Facebook virtual designer party. Log in Facebook. If you don't have Facebook yet, you need to open one, because if you're not, you're missing on a whole lot of opportunity to build your business. Not just for making a lot of retail profits, but also building your business, your network. So you need to capitalize on that, and you need to create a Facebook account, even if it's just for your business. So here is where you're going to create your virtual designer party. So to save time, I'm just going to copy this message. Okay, and just paste it here. And I wanted to, okay, so there's your party. And I wanted to include the date. So welcome to my Shopaholic party, and your party is from February 8, 2015 until February 14, 2015. Okay, and there's your address, and there's the code. Instead of shop within 72 hours, I'm going to put shop and share. Shop and share to receive the 10% off, okay? And here is where you tag people. So whoever you wanted to tag, and you can tag as many people as you want. So just type in their name and then tag them, and whoever you wanted to invite in your virtual designer party, you can do that, and then just click on post. Okay, so let's say I don't want to use this picture. Okay, I wanted to choose a different picture. So I wanted to choose on that one. So again, you can tag as many people as you want, and then just click on post. And there's your virtual designer party. So now you wanted to tag as many people, and let's say you can only tag, I believe, 100. So what you wanted to do is you want to click on share. This share will allow you to post that virtual designer party to your friend's timeline. So you can choose here, share on your own timeline. That's your own timeline, but if you want to share it with your friend's timeline, you just click on that, and then you just type whoever you wanted to share this with. Okay, so you can put VIP, invitation, and then you just click on post. And that virtual designer party will get posted to their timeline. Okay, so there, this was successfully shared. So you successfully shared it to your friend's timeline. So let's say you wanted to share it in a group. It's best to get yourself involved in as many groups as possible, because that will add to your business, because now you're targeting a whole lot of much more network. So let's say I wanted to post on work from home months. So I wanted to target all the months. So I'm going to post on work at home mom. Okay, so the same VIP invitation. Okay, and then I'm just going to click on post. So every single member that belongs to that group will see your posting. Okay, so PQSP. So this was successfully shared with Work at Home Moms group. So see, that's how really easy it is to create your Facebook virtual designer party. And you can do that every day, like it says, or every week. So this should be part of your weekly method of operations or your GMO daily methods of operation, okay? And so what we're going to do, so we've created the Facebook. You can also create the email template. So you can, the one that we created, the email template that you email to your e-host, you can post that onto your Facebook, and then you can create the Facebook event. So I'm going to show you now how to do the Facebook event. So the Facebook event is more fun, I think, because you can create a virtual designer party. This one is much longer, so you can leave it for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, because the event, you can always update it. You can always add it. What you want to do, so again, you go to your Facebook, you click on events, and then click on create event. So we're going to create an event here. So there you go, click on event. So the name is really the same for your party. So just put, shop, Shopaholic virtual designer party. And then the details, information. So I'm just going to, okay, I'm just going to type in shop and save. Okay. The best and the hottest celebrities designers brand. Where is just your website address? So just copy that and paste that here. Okay, so there's your website, and then the date. So you want to start today, February 8th. Well, let's say we want it to start at 7 p.m. Okay, and it's going to end, like I said, you can have this up to 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So let's say the 22nd. And here, privacy, you can make this public so that anybody can see your event and anybody can invite people to your event. Click on create. So this is now the event that you've created for your virtual designer party. You can edit this because here there's no picture. So we're going to add on a picture here. So click on add event photo and then download from your file. So I wanted to choose that. And here you can adjust the picture because it's a little bit big. So I wanted to see the fairly. So just click on Save Changes. So now you have your event. You've already clicked the changes. So here, where it says invite friends, that's where you get to invite people. Okay, so you just click on person that you wanted to invite. So I click on one, and then it says you invited one. And here, every day, you can actually update your virtual designer party. That's why I say you can leave it for much longer. You can leave it for 2 or 3 weeks, because you can always update here. Here is where you're going to put the videos, the fashion shows, or whatever videos you want to put it in here. Or if you wanted to, let's say, add more pictures, you can do that. So I wanted to add, let's say, this one, because I wanted to promote the $300 gift certificate. You can do that here. Okay, so maybe you can say, host a virtual designer party and receive a $300 gift certificate. Okay? And the beauty about this event is that every time that you update it, anyone in your invite list will get the update. So whatever it is you add there every day, they'll get it. Okay, so let's say you wanted to share this event, not just inviting people, but you wanted to add it to a group, because sometimes it's better to share it in the group, because like I said, a lot of all of the members in that group will see your posting. So I wanted to post in a, so again, you can use the friends timeline or group. So I'm just going to choose the group right now. So I'm going to add it here again, work at home mom, and then I'll just put shop and share, and just click on post. Okay, so successfully shared in a group. So that's really how easy, again, to create a Facebook event. And it's so much fun, you know, because you can do so much more. And Virtual Designer Party will work by helping with the charitable organization and fundraising. I love this. I honestly love this. I've done so many fundraising events and charitable, coordinating with charitable organizations and doing fundraising for schools, for churches, for sports activities, any organization, anything that, anybody that you wanted to help raise funds, you can do the Virtual Designer Party. And you can do that through email, like getting them to host a Virtual Designer Party. So now the charitable organizations or the person or people raising funds are now your e-hosts, or you can create a Facebook Virtual Designer Party or groups or events for that particular charitable organization. And the best part about it is you're not just targeting your local community. You're now targeting everybody around the world to help raise funds for that good cause. So that's what I love about this. Okay, so Virtual Designer Party will definitely increase your retail sales. So it's great for your retail sales, but it's also great for building your business. I use Virtual Designer Party, honestly, to get people to join my business. Who doesn't want to stay home, make extra income by just hosting or doing Virtual Designer Parties? You can promote that on Facebook. You can create a flyers, or you can place a newspaper ads. These are some of the examples that I've used. Want to earn instant cash? Host a Virtual Designer Party. Work from home? Want to earn $500 to $2,000 extra income immediately without leaving your home? Host a Virtual Designer Party. But this is the one I used a lot. So receive a $300 bonus products just by hosting a Virtual Designer Party. Whether you sold anything or not, you receive a $300 bonus designer products, plus up to 30% off retail profits in cash rewards or beautiful designer products with retail sales. So this is some of the ads that I've used. You can create your own. Like I said, it's such a great way in building your business. It truly is. So I would like to thank everyone for tuning in to this live demo of the Virtual Designer Party. It is really fun, easy, simple, rewarding, profitable, and duplicatable. It's as easy as sharing your designer wall with your family and friends globally. Take advantage of this opportunity because you are just taking your business to the next level. It's all about consistency, and it's all about taking actions. We have this amazing tool with this Virtual Designer Party, the $300 gift certificate, and now the Live Your Dreams tour video. It's going to definitely hit a home run with your business. And take advantage of this, like I said, because all the tools are here. It's all given to us. But if we don't take action, if we don't use it, it's not going to do any good for our business. And it's all about consistency, because just because you post one Virtual Designer Party on Facebook, or you've asked one person to host a Virtual Designer Party for you, it doesn't happen that you're going to make tons of retail sales right away. Sometimes it could. I've done that before, but it's all about consistency. And the more people you see it, having all these events, every time they want to buy something as a gift or for themselves, they'll think of you. Okay, so take action. Again, I would like to thank everyone for tuning in to this Virtual Designer Party live demo. Enjoy and good luck. Goodbye.